Hello and welcome to a holiday edition of the Cantina of Comics.
Today we're going to show you how to make a very yummy holiday drink.
And we're going to talk Star Wars and Dr. Aphra coming up. And welcome to a holiday edition of the Cantina of Comics. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kristi.
And what are we going to make today? I'm guessing I'm getting some holiday flavor vibes from this.
So we're going to make a Peppermint Probot.
Okay.
And the very first thing I did a little bit earlier was I melted some white chocolate and dipped the glass upside down in the white chocolate. And then the recipe actually calls for broken candy canes, but I found this little peppermint sugar, so I went ahead and just poured that into a bowl. It's easier than breaking up candy canes and a lot less messy, and then you just dip it in there and it hardens on the surface, so it's a very pretty.
All right, so this is very decorative. And if you're making, holiday drinks for a holiday party, this would take a little bit of time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for a lot of people, yes.
Yes.
So.
Okay, so what do we need? What are the ingredients we need to make a Peppermint Probot?
So one thing you're going to notice, dear, is that we do not have our little measuring cup today.
Oh, we're foregoing the measuring.
Measuring
this is
kind of pointless around here. So the very first thing we are going to do is about 1.5 ounces of Kahlua.
Okay.
So
we're eyeballing it.
Sure, that's about good.
Sure.
And then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of vodka.
Okay. Once again, that looks good.
Sounds about right. I'm sure that sounds.
Are we going by ear on this one?
Yeah.
Now, what's this ingredient?
This is Peppermint Liqueur.
Okay.
Really good in coffee.
Oh.
Just in case.
Just in case.
And about 1.5 ounces of that as well.
That makes it fun.
This is going to be really interesting to see.
How
And
expensive.
then about a tablespoon of chocolate syrup.
And you want to put that in the mixing phase, not on the glass.
Interesting, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
And finally?
The whipping cream. The whipped cream, as you like to say. So
and you just fill it the rest of the way?
3 ounces.
Oh, 3 ounces.
So
okay.
This will be interesting because, this is all by...
Can I shake it? Can I shake it?
Sure. It says 5 to 10 seconds of shaking.
Okay. On your mark? You count?
Go. 1. Shake it harder. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Good.
Okay.
And then you pour it over ice.
Pour it over ice. All right.
This will be interesting. I'm excited. Ooh, it's pretty.
Look at that. One for you.
Thank you, dear. Is there enough in there for you?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So Peppermint Probot, you don't have to go to the ice planet of Hoth to get one of these things because you can make it anytime you want. And so do you...
No, you just...
Kind of like salt on the rim for a margarita, maybe?
Ooh, that's tasty.
Well, that's really good. The peppermint liqueur really does the trick on that.
As usual.
I'm just going to eat the rim of the glass.
More alcohol, yeah.
It's kind of like a drink and a dessert.
That's really delightful, actually. Yeah.
I don't know if I should eat the glass or...
You're going to end up at the dentist if you're not careful.
I will, but that is so tasty because I'm feeling not the effects, but I'm feeling that there's a little bit of warming of the throat for the peppermint liqueur. And the Kahlua, of course. Kahlua is pretty good.
So good. Yum.
All right, well, that is how you make a Peppermint Probot. Now, coming up, we're going to talk about Star Wars. There's a new issue, and we're going to wrap up an arc with Dr. Aphra coming up next. And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. Today we're going to be talking about 2 issues of Marvel Star Wars. The first is Dr. Aphra number 5 and Star Wars number 8. Let's go ahead and start with Dr. Aphra. Now this is Fortune and Fate Part 5, Power Play. It's written by Alyssa Wong, it's drawn by Marika Cresta, and colors by Rochelle Rosenberg. Dr. Aphra and the gang has been captured by Ronan Tag, and it's now discovered that he had one of the 2 fabled rings of Vol all along, and now he has a complete set. And I still say he looks like Fred from Scooby-Doo, BT dubs. See? Fred, Ronan. Fred, Ronan. Fred Ronan. Separated at birth, I tells ya. One of the rings grants immortality and the other grants wealth and riches. And so Aphra convinces Ronan to use the immortality ring inside his chamber of death, but first he's gonna test it on Eustacia. And when they activate the chamber, zap, Eustacia is just fine. Well, that's thanks in part to TA418. They toss Ronan into the disintegration chamber and double zap, he turns into 11 herbs and spices. That's right, extra crispy. Our heroes are able to escape, and one former member of the crew picks up one of the rings of Vol. And now, here are my quick takes on Dr. Aphra number 5. This is a nice wrap-up to the story arc, and I would kind of compare it to a good quest in Dungeons & Dragons. While you may not have walked away with the dragon's treasure, you're still alive, and maybe you got a +2 dagger and a ring of protection out of the quest. I'm not going to be giving away too much on the final page reveal, other than to say the next story arc will involve Lady Domina Tag, who will most likely want to take revenge on Aphra for what she did to her nephew. Now let's move to Star Wars issue number 8, The Will of Tarkin Part 2, Prey. This one is written by Charles Soule with pencils by Ramon Rosanas and colors by Rochelle Rosenberg. We start off with a conversation between the Emperor and Darth Vader concerning the pursuit of the rebels after the Battle of Hoth. Palpatine suggests Vader go after them, but Vader has another suggestion. Commander Ilian Zara, who's been assigned to oversee the mining facility on Kessel after she failed to complete the mission for Grand Moff Tarkin, which we learned about in the last issue. We now move to the current timeline and find Zara locked in battle with the rebel fleet as she leads a boarding party to land on the ship that Princess Leia is on. After making her way to the engine room, Zara tells Leia to meet her down there one-on-one. When Leia arrives, Zara explains why she has a beef with the princess, and just as she's about to seal the deal, Luke Skywalker comes in and saves the day. And now here are my quick takes on Star Wars issue number 8. Right at the beginning of the issue, the Emperor mentions Tarkin and Grand Admiral Thrawn and that both are gone, and that leaves the bad guy ranks pretty thin. We get a line from Darth Vader, "No, there is another," talking about Commander Zara, which echoes Yoda's line to the ghost of Obi-Wan on Dagobah. We also get to see Commander Zara's trophy room of various creatures, including a Tauntaun. This 2-issue arc is meant to establish a new threat to the rebels, and especially to Princess Leia, and the next issue looks to delve a little deeper into the High Republic with Operation Starlight. So what did you think of Dr. Aphra issue number 5 and Star Wars issue number 8? You can let us know by going to the Youtini Discord server. Just go to the server and then look up EU Comics. Okay, so you know it's the holidays and you're going to be spending time maybe at somebody else's place, and maybe you want to take along a Star Wars audiobook with you. Well, here's how you can get a Star Wars audiobook for free. Go to youtini.com and then click on the Audible button. Sign up for a free trial with Audible and you'll get a free Star Wars book to listen over the holidays. So go to Audible and tell them Youtini sent you.
I will be playing Lego Star Wars. I'm gonna die again because I'm scolding you right now. Nothing's happening. Oh! Okay, well now something happened. Oh. Okay. It wasn't lined up to the centimeter. My bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Hey, I made that. You can't take it. Aw, that's messed up. Stomp on them. Stomp on them till they die.
And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. We are really enjoying these Peppermint Probots.
You're really
Yeah. That's the sound of a Probot.
Is it? I'm not sure. I think you make these things up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you.
Oh, okay.
So you know that Chewie is short for Chewbacca, right? And that Ben Kenobi is short for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
And that Luke is a little short for Stormtrooper. So, from the Cantina of Comics to you, we want to wish you all the best this holiday season. And I would say definitely give this a whirl because, you know, it looks fancy.
And also it'll help you when your mother-in-law comes over, so you know. Yeah.
So I'm going to need to drink a whole bunch of these.
His mother-in-law, not mine.
No, yeah, definitely her mom.
Right.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. And of course, we wish you all the best this holiday season. And don't forget, keep on drinking and keep on reading. We'll see you next time. Crunch. It wasn't really all that clinky, it's more crunchy. Ooh, that's pretty good. Are you putting in more Kahlua?
Sure.
And you're putting in more vodka? How about Commander Elian Zara, who's been assigned to oversee the mining Peppermint sugar might be my new favorite thing. You gotta be careful not to get the glass.
Right. Break your front tooth. That'd be funny on
I want
TV.
to quit my teeth, my two front teeth, my two front teeth, my two front teeth. I could wish you Merry Christmas.